good evening from EPCOT. We are here today for the After Hours event. If you're not familiar with the After Hours event, it is a separately ticketed event that takes place after the park has closed. So today, EPCOT is open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. For the After Hours event, it runs from 10 p.m. till 1 a.m. So we're gonna be able to get on some of the attractions. We're gonna get complimentary popcorn and ice cream and sodas, and there will be low wait times and possibly a few like unique characters around. I'm excited, so let's head inside. Actually, before we head inside, I did want to mention that this is a separately ticketed event. So tickets run from about $129 to $139 depending on the date that you choose. If you're an annual pass holder, they're $99 across the board. The event is most Thursdays in June, July, and August. There's a couple of Wednesdays in there, and then like June 8th, there just is no after hours event. So, very excited to come in and do this. We will be able to ride Guardians of the Galaxy tonight. I have it planned that I'm not really like aiming to ride Guardians of the Galaxy. If we get to it by the end of the night, fantastic. I want to ride everything else because I think the majority of people will be at Guardians of the Galaxy trying to ride it, because you don't need to make a virtual queue or have a lightning lane to get in it during this after hours event. We can get in as early as 7 p.m. So right now it's a little bit early because I have an annual pass. I was able to just come in at around 6 right now, but if I was coming in on my after hours ticket, I could come in at 7 and stay until 1. So that's a good amount of time, but the actual event only runs from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So you are intermingled with regular day guests from 7 until 9. The park closes from 9 until 10, and I think that we'll still be able to ride a few rides here between 9 and 10, but for the most part, they're trying to get regular day guests out during that time. Then as soon as 10 rolls around, the park is ours. We get it to ourselves, all the people that are coming to this after hours event. So it's gonna be a fun night. Let's do it. Let's head inside. First thing we have to do is we're heading to the EPCOT Pass Holder Lounge because it's something new that opened over at the Land Pavilion. Plus, we'll probably get on a few rides before the event even starts, trying to see how many rides we can ride today. So the Pass Holder Lounge is located over in the Land Pavilion, but we came over here by connections in order to get our Pass Holder magnet. But for Pride Month, they have put up this huge love mural over here, and I'm very glad that they put it here outside of Connections Cafe, because last year it was back behind the Imagination Pavilion, like way back by the bathrooms, hidden away. Now it's out in the open, so fantastic. So we are heading towards the side entrance to Creation Shop to get our pass holder magnet. So here it is, the side entrance to Creations, and you can see the line right here to get in and get the pass holder magnet. All right, we just had to show our annual pass and our ID, and we got our Figment annual pass holder magnet. This is nice because this is Figment drawn in the style of the new Mickey shorts. It's cool looking. I like it a lot. I like his little teeny tiny wings. All right, it is still Flower and Garden Festival, so we will see topiaries and stuff, but the booths will not be open during the after hours event, but they are open from 7 until 9. So we could get a little snacky snack or a little meal beforehand. But we are headed this direction towards the Land Pavilion. I wanted to point out where the Pride mural was last year. This is Journey to Imagination. It was back there around the corner where the bathrooms are. Nowhere near any guest area unless you knew that those bathrooms were back there and you went back over there. But I'm glad that's out in the open now, but we are headed over to the land. And into the land we go. So now we are in the Land Pavilion. We came in through these doors. We're headed down to Sunshine Seasons, and you can see it straight ahead of us there. The Annual Pass Holder Lounge. And there it is, the Annual Pass Holder Lounge. We're going in here, and this is kind of it. There's like charging for your phones, free water, and tables. And then it looks like we're getting some candy. All right, so they gave us some Zarg nuts. Zerg nuts? Zarg nuts. These are from Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's see what they are. It's all written in a different language, except for the ingredients down here are just sugar, peanuts, water, sweet butter, and natural flavorings. I like it. We also got this Figment sticker, the same exact thing as the magnet. And then we got these Cookie Crunch M&Ms, which are the same ones that they gave out at Mickey's Not So Scary last year. So these might be new, or they're left over from Mickey's Not So Scary last year. All right, well, since we're here, might as well start the rides for the night with Living with the Land. Let's do it, 5-minute wait.
Are exploring.
Look at the size of this tree in here.
harvests. Now,
very big. It's the breadfruit tree. Fun fact, the banana is the most popular fruit in the world. Why are there Hot Wheels in this garden?
Include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system.
Is this for pride?
Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required.
All right, so we just got off Living with the Land, and I checked on Twitter because it's after 7 now, so we can check in for the after hours event. Word on Twitter is that there's a huge long line outside and we need to exit the park to come back in for the after hours event. So we're not gonna do that right now. We are already in the park and we can be in the park until 9 on our regular annual pass. So we will check in at a later time tonight. So now we're gonna go get some food from the Flower and Garden Festival. So we kind of homed in on Farmer's Feast, which this is a rotating menu, or a menu that changes throughout the season. And this is the final menu, the summer solstice menu. Last time we were here for that 4-park, 4-ride, 4-Mickey challenge, we had the sweet corn creme brulee, and I did not particularly like it. So I'm gonna try this barbecue seared pork tenderloin with summer succotash. This is not a new item this year, and I've had it before, and I believe I remember it being delicious. So this is the barbecue seared pork tenderloin with summer succotash, herb butter, and grapefruit vinaigrette for $6.50. But right now it is annual pass holder appreciation, so we got 20% off. When I'm here with a friend and they got the same thing as me, and then when it came out, I just had these 2 little pieces of pork on there, and his had these like big monster pieces, and I was like, can I have just like 1 extra? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, here you go. So I got 1 extra. And my friend got the tomato and red onion panzanella with avocado, burrata cheese, and fresh basil. And this was $5.25. Give this pork a try. Pretty good. Nice and juicy. A little teeny tiny bit of a kick to it. The barbecue vinaigrette, very tasty. I haven't had the succotash yet. Oh yeah. Oh. That's really delicious. Wow. Like a super hearty, a little bit of spice to it, super hearty succotash. All right, so now we got a little bit of food in our bellies. We're gonna start making our way to the front of the park so we can check in for the event. I think first we're gonna stop by Spaceship Earth, take a quick ride around Spaceship Earth, and then we'll head out to the front of the park and check in for the event. Here we are, Spaceship Earth. Says it's a 20-minute wait, but we've got all night, so might as well wait for it. That should put us on the ride by 8. We'll see what happens. We've been in line for a hefty 5 minutes, and we're headed in. Spaceman kicking a caveman in the head. I don't think I've ever noticed these lights on the side. They're like lightning. That's cool. You keep trying. One day you'll get that woolly mammoth. I believe in you. Steve, you will never be unknown to me. Old Goody. Goody needs to not skip leg days. Gutenberg. Mikey's up there taking a nap. I kind of want this record player, if that's what that is. All right, so we came up to the front of the park, and they have informed us that we do have to exit the park, turn, and come back in to access the after hours event. All right, so we have exited the park, and now we are going back into the park. I did ask a cast member, and they said that this is the only spot to check in for the event. You have to come out of the park and then come back in. So now we're headed back in. Hello, welcome. Hello. He's basically doing what I said to do. We did it. We have made it in. We've got our wristbands on, so now they know that we are official. So on the way in, they gave us the event guide. We got all these attractions that we can go to. If you'll notice, Guardians of the Galaxy is included. We've got some entertainment, a DJ, Mariachi Cobra, and then character experiences, as well as Photo Pass. And then we've got, this is everything that's included with admission. You get popcorn, ice cream, novelties, and select beverages at these various locations. Then you can also purchase food at an additional charge. And merchandise is available at some of these gift shops. So I just asked the cast member how Guardians of the Galaxy worked, and he said it's just a standby queue. He said after 9 you go over there and you can get in line for it. So the event doesn't start until 10, but that cast member specifically said after 9. So it might be a little extra hour there for riding Guardians of the Galaxy. I think all of the rides are going to be open between 9 and 10 as long as you have a wristband. But for some reason, they specifically say that this event starts at 10. So now that we're checked in, we are headed over to the Seas. Because like I said, we're just gonna try to ride as much as we can tonight. And the event hasn't started yet, but we're already in on rides. So the first stop after being checked in is the Seas with Nemo and friends. Headed off into the big blue world. We're gonna ride this ride. Where's Nemo? right there. Ooh, jellyfish.
And the next one, jellyfish.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Stop fooling around.
Whoa. Did you hear that kook alarm?
Kill the motor, dude.
Kill the motor, dude. I thought that this was awesome to be able to see into the enclosure with the projections happening too. There's a hidden Mickey down there too. Well, we got new signage on the way out of the seas that says exit to world nature. It used to just say exit to future world. The lights have turned on Spaceship Earth, and we are headed over to Figment. Imagination. We just remembered that we haven't done Soarin' yet either, but that's a 35-minute wait. So we're going over to Imagination first. That's a 5-minute wait. Then we'll go back to Soarin', because by the time we're off, it'll be pretty close to 9 and the fireworks will be starting. Journey into Imagination. Here we come. I'm here to see a man about an imaginary dragon.
I'm Dr. Michael Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
It's Figment!
Figment?
It's not about listening with your ears, it's about listening with your imagination! Great idea! We'll go to my open house instead! Right this way, everybody!
You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking! And upside down. You said it, Doc! Imagination is a blast! Imagination.
Walking out to the monorail, the jumping fountains, Spaceship Earth show happening, and we are headed over to Soarin'. EPCOT Forever, the fireworks show, starts in about 10 minutes. Let's see what the wait time is for Soarin' now. All right, heading back into the land to get on Soarin'. It says it's a 35-minute wait, but there's nobody inside the land pavilion. All right, let's see. It's 8:55 right now. Let's head inside. Good news, everybody. We're cleared for takeoff.
These little beauties.
I love this.
Next, passengers.
Look at this perfect view. Look at us. We're flying. Fountain is gone. Definitely was not a 35-minute wait. It was about, like, we just got off and it's only been 25 minutes. And we rode the whole ride and everything. So, definitely not a 35-minute wait. All right, so the fireworks did happen while we were inside, so we missed those fireworks. That's okay. We're here to ride rides. They've already started checking wristbands on the way into attractions. So like here at the land, they're checking wristbands to get into the land. First thing that we're gonna do officially during the After Hours event is we're headed over to Frozen Ever After, because before the After Hours event started, it was only a 20-minute wait. So I'm assuming all the wait times went away from the app, so we don't know what the wait times are now, but I'm assuming it should be pretty low. So we're gonna go do that, then we'll ride Grand Fiesta Tour, then we'll start heading into Future World, or what's it called now? I don't know what it's called anymore, but where Test Track is, check on Test Track, we'll do Mission Space, then we'll check on the wait time for Guardians of the Galaxy, and then gotta go ride Ratatouille, and that's it. We've ridden everything. And as everybody is heading out of World Showcase, we are heading in. I feel like this is a good sign. There's nobody walking with us in this direction. Everybody's walking against us, because we're headed to Frozen Ever After, but everybody else is headed out of the park after the fireworks. All right, so it's blocked off here at Norway. This is the furthest into World Showcase we can go. Let's check on the wait times for Frozen Ever After. And it says it's a 35, but the good news is there's no lightning lane to slow this line down. Definitely not bad at all.
I'll be out in a minute. Oh, and with every purchase, free lutefisk.
All right, we waited about 15 minutes. Not bad at all. Sha-na-na-na-na-na, don't be shy. Oh, a different ride.
We're going up to
Oh, I like that. The gift shop is not open, so we just walked right out. What is this music? Is this the Disney Junior version of Living on a Prayer? Why did we walk out to this song? Oh, does it make you premium bar? Yeah, thank you so much. This is what we're getting. Got all kinds of ice cream out here for the taking. All right, now we're headed into the Mexico Pavilion because we're gonna go ride Grand Fiesta Tour featuring the Three Caballeros, or starring the Three Caballeros. Hello. Yeah, nice short line for us. Ooh, we're moving. Feels like we're not supposed to be in here. Alright, so we are all done with Grand Fiesta Tour. Now we've got to go do Test Track, Mission Space, Guardians probably, most likely right now. Then over to Remy, and that's it. We've done every ride that's open during this event from the amount of time that you could get in the park is when we started. So at 7 we started. And right now it just started. It's like 10:15 right now. So we've got plenty of time. So right now we can hear a DJ playing music. We don't know where he's at. We're gonna try to find him. He should be somewhere around. They said that he was in World Discovery, which I believe is like over by Test Track. But they're playing him all the way out here in World Showcase. Up next, Test Track. We don't know what the wait time is though. It seems like there are a lot of people heading into Test Track. So this one might be a longer wait. We'll see. Okay, the sign out front says 10 minutes. So hopefully it's 10 minutes. About 10:20 right now. We'll see. I'll see if I'm gonna try to remember to look at my watch. How come all these car companies came up with like these really cool concepts, but we never see these on the road? This looks like a Hot Wheel. Let's see. Here's our vehicle that we made. Let's see how it does. All right, time to ride. Here we go. Why are we driving so fast? Ow! Let's see how we do.
Capability test results displayed and verified.
Not do so good.
Now let's see how your vehicles do when it comes to their efficiency.
Oh my gosh. I hope there's not like a semi truck around the corner or something. Oh, I don't like it. Ah, watch out. These brakes are wild. You're pretty good. We got 205 for our design score. Not too bad. The highest you can do is 232. You guys are really trying to get me to buy this Corvette, aren't you? It's about 10:50. I think we're doing pretty good for the night. We've got Mission Space, Guardians, and Remy to do. And that's it. Well, that was a fun transition. Came over by Guardians of the Galaxy. It says it's a 60-minute wait. There's no line or anything though, so I don't know if it actually is or not. Also, we just did this fun long exposure photo over here. Now we're gonna head into Mission Space. Just gonna do the easy one, the green side. Nice 5-minute wait. Came to the green side, the less intense side. There's our Horizons logo, right there.
The success of your mission will depend on all of you working together as a team. I'll be your Capcom, and in a few minutes I'll give you your specific assignments.
Oh, so this one looks like it does have the capability to spin, but it doesn't because we're on the green side. Got those barf bags in here too, just in case.
Loading flight plan.
Engineer, just a reminder. You will activate the flight cameras when we reach altitude. You will also extend the wings for landing.
Okay.
You are go for launch. Start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Whoa.
Mission control, the tower is clear. We're all yours.
Engineer, activate flight cameras. Now.
Did it.
Initiated. It's making its way toward Cairo and the Mediterranean.
right, 45-minute waits. It went down a little bit, so let's do it. All right, we're getting in at 11:31. I will remember to look at my watch. All right, exactly 12:18. We are walking into this room, so a little bit over 45 minutes to the first pre-show.
You made it!
We did it.
I mean, of course you did. Nova Prime, they're ready.
Looks like we're only running Guardians at half capacity right now. Pulling in on 1 hour and 10 waiting to get on this roller coaster. The fact that they're only running one side of the station is making this brutal. All right, 12:45. Getting on. I don't know if we'll make it to Ratatouille tonight. All right, here we go.
Okay, headed for the jump point. This plan is never gonna work. Rocket! Nothing to worry about.
Unless we cannot stop this unusually large man.
Does he have Zerg nuts?
We are likely doomed.
Boys, no one's gonna stop rock and roll from existing.
I think we're jumping back. All the way back.
All the way? To the Big Bang?
95% certain.
Which means there's a 5% chance we're just in a tunnel.
I am Groot. Yes, like that.
This is my favorite part. Oh, God! Whoa! Alright, so there you have it. That was our trip out to EPCOT to go to the After Hours event. Fantastic time. We got to eat Mickey Premium Bars, we got some popcorn, we got some waters. We got to ride 10 of the 11 rides available. The only one that we didn't get to ride was Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and that was because it took us so long on Guardians of the Galaxy. I think we may have been able to have gone to Remy's first and then gotten in line for Guardians of the Galaxy. That probably would have put us here until like 1:30 in the morning or something like that. Very tired already, so I think we accomplished a lot. It's a fantastic night, especially if you can get an annual pass holder discount on this and just pay $100 to come to an after hours event. Come in at 7, start riding rides, and then really it was from 9 until 1. So I feel like you get a little bit of an extra hour out of this because Magic Kingdom was from 9 until midnight. But this one's from 10 until 1, but you have that hour from 9 until 10 where they are still letting you ride rides, but you're just not getting the snacks. So the snacks, the free snacks or the included snacks start at 10 p.m. Whereas you can still like get on the rides. Like we could have gotten on Guardians right at 9 o'clock at night without a virtual queue just because we're here at the After Hours event. Same thing with Frozen or Ratatouille. So I think that we did a pretty good job. I don't know if I would move Guardians of the Galaxy to the beginning of the night or what. I don't know. I feel accomplished with what we did. I know that if you're like really running, which we weren't, we were kind of like taking our time going around doing stuff, you probably could have made it to all 11 of the rides pretty easily. So I really like these after hours events because there's not a lot of people here. It's easy to get around. It's not as hot as it is in the middle of the day. You get some free snacks, you get some free drinks. Walk around, get on as many rides as you can. It's a good time. Did also want to mention that there are some gift shops that are open and some food vendors that are open where you can pay extra. Like we saw over there by Connections, there was a pretzel cart that was selling pretzels, and you can buy a pretzel, or you could just go and get the Mickey Premium bars and the popcorn or sodas or waters that were included in the cost of admission. So my tally tonight was 3 Mickey Premium bars and 3 waters. I feel pretty accomplished with that one too. So all in all, a fantastic night. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.